Good day everybody. Today itatakal natin the essential apps used for trading. So please take note that I am speaking solely on English and Tagalog sometimes since most of my members from the Discord are based from Philippines, but I'll try my best to speak using English. Okay. So the essential apps that will be used for trading that I said on Discord was first is TradingView, which is what I'm using right now. And then second is EXNESS, which is the broker where we will execute trades and place buy or sell. And then last is yung Forex Factory. So those are the three essential things that we will use for our training, no? To know more about trading. So first is TradingView, which is what I'm using right now. So magpasensya nyo na, no? So the first thing that you will see prior to downloading, after downloading the TradingView app, which is if you're using it on the PC, you can also access it on the Chrome. You can also access it via Google or Firefox, etc. But basically for me, I just downloaded the app and used it from there. No, so the first thing you'll see after downloading TradingView is probably something like this. Something like this, no? And the thing is, your chart has a color of green or red candles. But I basically changed the color of mine so it won't fuck my psychology. No. Because red candles makes me fear them somehow. So if you want to change your chart colors, you can do also by double tapping the candles and then from there just change it from these colors. The body of the candles, the borders, the wicks, and just experiment from there on. So what are the important tools for this app? Because those are the things that we will use and the indicators, no? So let me just remove some of it. Also just don't take note about the chart earlier on how I use this because I'm using TradingView Premium right now. So probably you don't have 30 seconds time frame or 15 seconds time frame and so on. But just focus on 1 minute, 5 minutes. Just add up 5 minutes here. 1 minute, make it star. Press the star. So it will show up here. 1 minute, 5 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and then 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. And that's the most important thing, no, when you're using these apps. Again, kindly add it on your portion. Kindly press the star on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, and then 15 minute, and then 30 minute, and then an hour, and then 4 hours, and then the daily. Since you will be using that later on when you're studying. Again, if you have added that up, let us proceed to the most important tools that will be used for trading. So basically, some important tools is what? This box right here. This is the rectangle. You can find that portion over the, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. At this portion and then just try to find rectangle over here and then press star also. Again, number 1, this is the most important tool. Number 2 is the gun box, which is this one. You can also find it from here. Just press the star and then press gun box, which will probably look something. It will not look like this in the beginning, but since I have adjusted the settings of my gun box, you can also try to copy my settings, which is over in this one. No. So you can copy this settings right here. Also for my rectangle, you can copy my settings if you want to. But basically, you could just change colors at this portion. And then you can just remove the middle line, which pops up right in the middle of the rectangle. And yeah. But this middle line is not that important, no? So the most important thing is you copy the settings of my gun box, which is this one. Again, rectangle gun box. Second thing is the trend line. So when you're trying to put the trend line on a specific candle, you can just press control, right? And then it'll start to attach on those candles, no? You see the specific lines. So when I release control, it just goes somewhere. But when I press control, it locks in on that specific candle, as you can see. Again, press control when locking on a specific candle, because you will also use that later on. And then while straightening it out, when you're going to lock in on a specific candle, right? Just press control and then press click. And then since you want this line to be straight, right? Just press shift. No. For it to have a straighter line. Wait lang. There's a okay error. Because later when you're studying the concepts about trading, you will also use this. But if you're lazy enough and you want it to be straightened out immediately, just choose the horizontal ray. Or it's up to you if you want a much more cleaner look, just use the horizontal ray. And if you want like to multitask more, just use trend lines, bro. Because if you use horizontal ray, after you click it immediately, it straightens out to the most far end view. Again, trend lines and horizontal ray, you can add it up. Star and star. Also the fib retracement. It won't look probably like this on your chart if your trading view is newly downloaded. Just copy my settings if you want. Okay, just take a screenshot of that. Okay, just take a screenshot of my settings. So add fib retracement also on your chart. So press star. Also for vertical line for opening sessions, you can also use this vertical line. Again, you won't probably get what I'm saying right now. For example, like opening sessions, but you will use this. You will hear these terms while you're studying those videos that I sent you. Vertical line. So it's just lines up on the specific time right here. You see below here. Also, take note, this is the most important thing, bro. More set. Oh, wait lang. Wait. Double click the candles and then go to time zones. This is the most important thing, bro. Press New York. Okay? Press New York. That one. because we will solely base on that on the market openings. And also, short position and long position, it won't probably look like this on your chart. It will probably look something like color green below here and color red above here. But again, you can just change your colors right there. Because I don't solely use color green and red since it kind of fucking fucks up my psychology, man. So for long position, it will probably look like color green right here and then color red at this portion. So this one is for the take profit and this one is for the stop loss and this one is for your entry. Again, we will go to those terms later on, no? So, yeah. Again, add long positions, short position, star, both of them together. Long position and short position. And then trend lines, vertical lines, fib retracement, gun box, and then rectangle. That's the most important tools that you will be using on trading. Also, you can use text, which is here. You can also add it up for you to journal your trades. For example, like you saw a sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity, and then IFVG, something like that. And then just take a screenshot of your trade and then add it to your journal. No. But again, those are the most important tools that you will be using on your trading. Also, to add up, you could also use the indicators in this portion. Wait. In this portion. Add FVG, nephew, sum, and then also add ICT killzones and pivots. Add those two, which will probably look something like this. Both of these indicators will teach you in the futures on how to use IFVG and then the opening sessions, which is New York session, London session, Asia session. So, di kayo magti-trade 24 hours a day, no? So, there's only specific times wherein you will trade. Again, just kindly add ICT killzones and pivots and then FVG and IFVG Nefisam. And then to add up, I think hindi tinuro dun sa TJR playlist, dun sa bootcamp, yung IFVG. But I will also upload a video about it, no, yung sa IFVG. So, yun lang. Add the ICT killzones and pivots and then FVG, IFVG. So if you're not using them, just click the hide button and then para hindi magulo yung chart nyo. So that's it. Now let's go to the next thing, which is the watch list. So probably if you have downloaded your app, it will show something like USD JPY, JBB JPY, Bitcoin, BTC USD, USD. But solely I have deleted those watch lists because I mainly just trade NAS 100 US NAS 100 and then SPX 500 index. But I mainly trade on US NAS 100. So you just mainly focus on this one. Again, if you're going to add it up, just add symbol and then try to find US NAS 100. This one. US NAS 100 USD, US NAS 100. Make sure it's in the portion of Owanda, guys. Again, make sure it's in the portion of Owanda. Do not choose anything except Owanda. So that's it. So make sure to just delete those BTC, USD, USD JPY and just add up NAS 100 USD. You can add SPX also, but just mainly focus on this ones first if you're a beginner. So let's go and head up to EXNESS. So for EXNESS, you can just search up EXNESS and then click. This is where you will be executing your trades. You can sign in. Again, I want you all to use the EXNESS, the one from your phone. But it's solely similar to the one that's in Chrome or in PC in my laptop right now. But I solely want you to also understand how to use EXNESS on your phone, because you will be it will be easier for you to execute those trades while watching the chart together. So later you will see why. So also, when you're opening an account, after you log in, you can just open a demo account first. This one's for my student right now, since I'm training him for the funded accounts. So let's use this one. I just solely created this one for the example. So you can just open an account and then click standard. Make sure it's standard. Please make sure it's standard, okay? And then click continue and then demo account, and then just click the currency you want, and then starting balance, nickname, max leverage. Also set this max leverage to, it could be 1:2,000 or unlimited, bro. It doesn't even matter. Also, this one is important. Just click MT5 and then set your trading password. Okay, so let's go back to the accounts. So when we are going to click trade, please click EXNESS terminal. So in the portion of mobile EXNESS, in the EXNESS app in the mobile, you won't have portions like this. No, it will just show up the accounts immediately. Now, so just click the chart and then click, wait, this is I want you to find in EXNESS. Also, the phone version is much more easier because this looks like a fucking pilot's controlling board, man. So wait. Add up and then search US Tech. This one, bro. US Tech. You can search US Tech. Just this one. Oh, fuck. Wait. So the market is closed right now because it's Saturday, man. Fuck, I cannot execute trades on Sunday. So I'm just gonna use Bitcoin for now since it's Saturday. But again, this is the only portion where we will trade. No, again, it's US Tech. Again, do not trade anything except US Tech, because the strategies that I will be teaching you mainly works on US Tech. But I have tried it back then on Forex such as USD JPY, Bitcoin, and it also works. But as of now, I just want you all to focus on US Tech. Again, US Tech. If we compare it to the one in TradingView, it's the same thing. That's why I want you to click NAS 100 USD on TradingView, and on EXNESS, I want you to choose US Tech 100 because it's just the same thing, man. This is just where we will press buy and sell, and this is the thing that we will use for analyzing the chart. This is where we will use the tools. Whew! Fuck, bruh. Kakapagod pala eh. Hindi, joke lang, guys. So anyways, let's go back to the topic again. Again, I want you all to trade US Tech. I'm just going to use Bitcoin right now since it's only the open market, since it's Saturday. You know. So, this is the most important thing. Your take profit is the one above here, and you can also adjust that, and your stop loss is the one who's going to be below here if you're going to buy. Now, if you're going to buy, wait, let's just execute buy right now. And then let's just set our stop loss. Wait, let me just move this shit. let's just put our stop loss below here and then our take profit above. Modify position. So it's already set. The thing is, it's just not showing after I close this shit. Okay? So if I close that shit, the freaking stop loss and take profit just solely goes invisible somehow. So the thing is, if this price touches the stop loss, it will immediately close the trade below here. No? While if it goes above and hits your take profit, then you will hit your profit, man. Your desired profit. Again, let's just close it out so it will be like easier for you to see and quicker. So let me just like make it close to the current running price so you will see how it's executed. So this is our stop loss below and this is our take profit above. Again, this is much more easier to use in phone, bruh. So just use your freaking cell phones when executing your trades, not on PC because you're comparing the price together on TradingView. So I just wanted to touch this one so you will see that the trade will immediately close because we lost that specific trade. Again, I'm not executing trades here. Like, I'm just executing them blindly so you will see how the take profit and stop loss work. Well, let me just close it. So, let me make it closer to the price, bro. So, it'll like run above or below the stop loss or take profit. Why is it? It's moving slowly because it's freaking Saturday right now, man. Hey, by the way, guys, we entered right here, right? We entered somewhere right here, right? But it executed and opened the trade right here because of the spread. The spread is, you see the fucking color red, right? There's a color red line right here and there's a color blue line right here. That is a spread. So for you to not get in profit immediately, the trade will open at above, no? Not on the specific price, because if you're on a specific, if the trade opened on the or executed on the specific price, you will get in profit immediately, no? And markets don't want that, so we have spread. Man, bro, why is it not touching, bro? Cents, bro. It'll close out, no? And it's, if this, see, the freaking position closed already because our stop loss got hit. And what is the loss? Wait, some $1.36 because the fucking price like bulges already. So again, you can see both of these color blue and red lines, right? So let me press buy right now and it will immediately execute the trades above on the color blue line, not on the color red line, no? Because you will get filled in profit immediately and the markets don't want that. And if this color red line naman from this on running chart, right? If this color red line crosses this opening that we set, we will immediately be in profit. So let me close this immediately. So how does the sell work? Again, this is not like buy or sell, right? When you're buying, you don't click sell, bruh. That's how you lose money. When you're selling, It's how we predict the future. So when we're going to bet that the market is going downwards, we click sell. Okay, let's just... And also the volume is how much you want to risk. Also the volume right here, right? For example, just focus on your stop loss. If you're trading downwards, your stop loss is above. And again, if you're going to press buy, your stop loss is below. If you're going to click sell, your stop loss is above. What is the stop loss? The stop loss is the thing that makes you not lose more money. So this is your risk per trade. So let's say if this price goes to this specific position right here, you will get stopped out. Again, if this color blue line touches this color orange line, which is our stop loss, we will get stopped out. No, I don't know if you're getting this, but if you watch the videos that I sent you on the beginner contents, you will get this, bro. And also, if you just tweak the apps on the mobile, bro, I'll tell you, in just 24 hours, bro, if you just played it like a kid, you will immediately get how it works. Again, let's not risk more. If this color blue line touches this color orange line, we will get stopped out. Also, if we're going to buy, our stop loss is below, right? If this color red line, if this spread touches the color orange line, our trade will get closed or it will lose, no? So I hope you're getting what I'm saying. Again, press buy when you think that the market is going up, and then press sell when you think that the market is going down. Because for example, you will be in profit if the market goes down. Again, I'm just telling you this right now, no? Because we don't have a wait, let me just use trading view right now. So we click sell, right? So it should go down. Your prediction should go down for you to be in profit. So if this color blue line goes past right through, we will be in profit. No. So this 0.64 cents USD, 0.63 cents, 0.54 will be color green once it goes down. So it's not like buy low, sell high. It's not like that, bro. That's investing. Again, volume is how much money you want. Wait, let me just close this first. How much are you willing to risk? For example, if wait, it's wrong, bro. Volume. See, it increases my risk right here. And just set where you want to set your take profit. You want it below here. Or you just want to target a quick trade, 1-to-1 trade. Same principle with the buy. Again, the thing is, just freaking remember this. Alam kong paulit-ulit, pero please take note when you're selling, the stop loss is above and then the take profit is below. Dapat bumaba yung market in order for you to profit. And then for the buy, the stop loss is below and the market should go up higher for you to be on profit. It will be something like this, no? Wait, let me just use my trading view. So again, you won't have bar replay on your trading view because probably you're just don't subscribe to trading view. There's other apps for backtesting like this, such as FX replay. So if you want me to, I will make a video of that too. No, so you will know how to backtest. So for example, at this point, we know it's going to go down. Again, we're not going to execute trades on TradingView. We're going to execute trades on EXNESS. TradingView is just for charter, and I'm using this solely for the example only. For example, let's press sell. This is only paper trading viewing. And let's say our take profit is below here. Confirm. We will use our short position. So we will have an idea if where we want to set our stop loss and where we want to set our take profit. This is the tool we will use. So we will have an idea of where we will set our stop loss and our take profit, which is the sell, which is again color green to you and color red above here. And then if the market goes down, you will be in profit. I know that was fast. But again, you can just replay that shit. So for example, at this point, let's say we want to buy, right? Click long position. Long position is going up and then short position is going down. And we want to target something above here. We press buy. Set our stop loss below here. So again, if this goes above, we will be on profit. And then boom! From there, we will finally have our final profit, which is probably somewhere like $34 if you just replay that, the whole thing. Again, selling if you want to predict the market to go down, and then buying is if you want to predict the market to go up. So for example, what if our stop loss got hit? Sabihin natin, tinamaan yung stop loss natin. Let's say our stop loss is above here. Our take profit is below here. Confirm. Our risk is $30.80. Let's say, boom, tinamaan yung stop loss natin. And then, we will fucking lose that trade also. We will lose the $30.80. But again, if you followed your rules, it's a winning day. It's normal to fucking lose in day trading, man. Also, for example, sa buy, nag-set tayo ng stop loss natin dito. Let's just make this quick. Our risk is $11.10. And let's say it got hit. Then we lose $11.80. That's it. Again, I want you all to use demo accounts. If you're ready, just tell me in the Discord and we will live trade together and I will review your trades and then tell you about other more strategies on how to improve your current strategy from now. So, yun. It's also similar to the one in EXNESS, no? Again, that's just how it's similar, no, diba? From the one in TradingView. But again, we will execute our trades here in EXNESS. But sooner, if we're going to use funded accounts, we will use MetaTrader 5. But again, I want you to just focus on EXNESS for now. Again, EXNESS for now and demo. Do not use a fucking real account because I will tell you that you will lose your money. 100%, man. Next app is Forex Factory. Holy shit, our freaking video is absolutely super long right now, man. It's 37 minutes. Forex Factory. Go to the portion of calendar. Wait lang. Let's see. Wait lang. Make sure you're on the current date, no? But for our example, let's use yung September. July. Let's just use the sample of July. Wait. On July 30, no. Again, we will see that there are a bunch of folders. This is folders, right? And I also want you to set your time to GMT for Eastern Time, New York, US, Canada, AM, PM. No, I want you to set that. Again, please set this shit. Just copy that. And then we will see folders right here, right? There's multiple colors on the folder. Color yellow, color orange, and then color red. And then there is also a color gray here, no? I'm not sure. But color gray means bank holiday. So there's no gray news. Over here, something similar to like this. Color gray news means just low impact news. I mean, no impact news. It means like it doesn't even have an effect on the market, but it is solely the meaning of color gray folder is just bank holiday, so there would be not enough volume or not enough movement dun sa market. Next is the color yellow, which is the low impact news. And then orange and medium impact news, and then color red, which what we will avoid, which is high impact news. So, you should just take note of the color red news. Kahit wag nyo na tong i-take note. So, you could not take note of these color yellow and the color orange folders because solely they don't have that much impact on the chart. Well, how about the high impact news? For example, like the color red folders. So why would we avoid trading during these times? Because there is super high volume in the market and magulo. So the market is super chaotic during that times when this news is released. Also, you could get stopped out by 100 ticks or kumbaga sobrang lapad ng ang galawan ng chart. For example, like this one. So there are news released on something specifically for these dates, no? So July 28, 9:30. So for example, naglong tayo on this position. Sabihin natin naglong tayo dyan. So, for example, our stop loss is below here. Our stop loss cannot stop something like this. If a candle protrudes on your stop loss, you will get filled in this position. Kumbaga, your stop loss will move like this. I mean, you could get rich, but you could also get poor, bruh. Mauubos yung account mo. So, just avoid trading times like this. When there's color red candles. No. Because usually when those news are released during those specific times, the market moves like shit, bro. And then you could get stopped out 100 ticks, something like this. Kumbaga, pwedeng maubos talaga yung account mo. So, yun. So, even if dito ka nag-set ng stop loss, your stop loss cannot hold that. Your stop loss will execute at this low and then boom, wala na. Close na yun kasi na-hit na nga yung stop loss mo. So, again, speaking about it on an English language, even if you set a stop loss at this point, it'll execute at this specific position and you cannot get your money back because the trade already closed and hit your stop loss. So going back to the Forex Factory. Again, take note of the site Forex Factory. So just take note of the color news, especially FOMC and Federal Powell speaking. So that's it for the apps. I hope you gained essential knowledge from this videos and see you soon.